And to be completely honest, this is one video I don't even really know how to start. I mean, to some people it might come off as like a little insensible, or I don't know. I just like, this is me trying to be transparent with all of you guys. Damn, an IS300 on KS, this thing's sick. Morning traditions, go hard. So right now we gotta go and get flowers real quick. Yes, that's right, flowers. You guys will know in a little bit. My foot hurts in this weird way. I think it's because of like, yesterday when I went to 5150 and I stood in a funny way because I was there for 15 hours, and I think just standing on my foot in like this position makes my foot hurt, and it's like driving me nuts. Boom, the flowers have been copped. And I swear to God, you guys better not think this is for a girl, because believe me, no woman is gonna receive flowers from me unless it's a family member for a very long time. I did pick a terrible day by coming on a Sunday, and everyone is here and everyone's gonna see me filming and probably trip out, but it's okay. This is gonna be a lot harder to talk about than I thought. Alright, time for a little story time. And honestly, no one really knows this story. I think only Zach knows this story. Not even like my closest friends and other people really know it. I don't really see a reason to tell them. It only makes sense in my mind to tell you guys, because for some odd reason, whatever I say sometimes in these videos gives you guys some light and positivity and helps you guys chase whatever ambitions you guys are going for, which is why I want to share it and tell you guys exactly how I got into cars and how it happened, because it came out of a very dark place. So when I was 19, I got in a really big dispute with my family. I basically said I want to do my own thing. I was tired of being told what to do. I had a very heavy BMX career, and Zach can back me up with that I was basically on the borderline of trying to make BMX a career. My family loved me very much and wanted me to do other things in order to balance me out, but I'd worked so hard on my BMX career since I was like 12 or 13 years old when I started riding that I didn't want to give it up. And the way I saw it is that if I didn't take advantage of this opportunity that was right in front of me, right now it might pass me up, and I don't know when it's gonna go away. Especially with action sports and things like that, those are things you have to do in the moment. If you see the opportunity, just like anything else in life, sometimes you just have to do it. Because if you don't do it, then someone else is going to, or someone else is going to take your idea, or someone else is going to take your slot. And I'm not saying to do this out of a place of fear or desperation, but you have to do it sometimes, and you have to just go for it. Even if you don't know how it's going to work out, if you're scared, if there's a risk, you just have to go for it. So what ended up happening at the time is I had to move in with my ex-girlfriend at the time. I had no car, I had no job, I had no money, I had no idea what was going to happen. All I know is that just my family and I were arguing to the point where I just couldn't handle anymore, and I was going crazy. And at the time, it's what I needed to go through. When I was 19 years old, I had to be on my own. I started working. I worked several jobs. I had like almost 3 jobs at one point, and I just needed to find myself pretty much and just kind of do my own thing. I've always been into cars, and I always wanted something manual. My first car was automatic. It was actually a Subaru too. It was an Impreza. It was an automatic Impreza. That was my first car ever. And I always wanted something manual. And I didn't have money to purchase a car at the time. I had money to like pay someone back in payments or something for like a small amount, but I didn't have money to buy a car on my own. And so that person that you saw that I put flowers for, he was like a family friend of my ex-girlfriend's, and he basically, you know, when the time came that I needed a car, he was willing to lend a hand when kind of no one at the time I really knew had, or at least I wasn't in contact with anyone like my family and stuff, which they probably could have too, but just at the time it just wasn't the right timing and stuff. And he lent me money, and it was a really big gesture, and I paid him back for it. I bought my first car, which was a 91 Mazda Miata. It was NA you know, at the pop-ups and stuff. And that time at Jesse, I actually bought his old car, and that's how we became friends through Craigslist and stuff. That's when I just really started getting heavily into it. You know, I started going to meets, I started learning about stuff, I started breaking parts. My brakes went out on the freeway, which is how I later came to find out about 9K, because that was the first race shop I ever got work done by, because I didn't know anything about cars at the time. And I just slowly started getting into this, you know, the scene, and I really started discovering how much I loved cars and how much passion it was. I had a huge passion for BMX, but a lot of people transition from action sports into like cars and that world of stuff. And but if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't have been possible. And I've always felt, ever since he lent me that money, and I remember buying my first Miata, how happy I was and how excited I was, and I was so overwhelmed, and it just felt so surreal, that I just always felt like an uttermost debt to him, even after I paid him back the money that he lent me and stuff. I just felt like he helped me in a very deep and dark place, and cars kept me alive and motivated. And you know, I was willing to work a crazy amount of hours to like continue building my project and traveling and meeting new people and expanding learning by, you know, working on cars or working on people's cars and just doing all this stuff. And that's what really kept me around, because you know, I went through some really deep and dark times with my ex-girlfriend. I was going through a lot with my family. I was really scared and desperate, and I didn't know what was going to happen, but I did know one thing, and that was that I absolutely love cars. And at the end of the day, that if I worked really hard and made money, that no one could ever take that away from me. And that was something that had a special place in my heart. The reason I'm telling all of you guys about this is because a lot of us avoid risk. Everyone is so scared to lose something. Everyone's scared not to take up an idea, or just, you know, literally just go for something. And honestly, guys, if I could be super serious in this whole little speech, and I'm trying to keep it short and brief so that you guys will actually listen, it's that if you guys, you know, the one thing that we have all guaranteed with each other, and I'm not saying this to sound depressing, but the one thing we all share in common is one day we're going to die. And I know, listen, hear me out on this. The reason I say that is because all of you guys act like you have something to lose, or that, you know, some risks are too big to take. That's dumb, because at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. And as far as I know, we're only gonna live one time. Why would you not want to spend the life exactly how you'd want, or why would you not want to live exactly how you want and build the life that you want? And I'm not saying to be ridiculous and take unnecessary risk and just be stupid, but my whole life I've always taken risk head on, you know, with different jobs, with different positions, opportunities, with different projects. You know, even when I bought my IS300, I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and went and bought it behind my ex-girlfriend's back, which was a terrible idea, and she was pissed at me, and I got kicked out of the house at the time. But I have never ran away from risk ever in my entire life. And honestly, all the people that I look up to and admire, they haven't either. And that's why I can't stress enough that you guys should never avoid risk. And hopefully through this transparency and showing you guys a segment of my life, you know, maybe you'll find a reason to keep pushing for the things that you want and become the person that I know all of you guys can become. I literally had like 4 people look at me while I was filming that segment, and I just want to go, guys, just be the person you're meant to be. You know, don't hold back. Don't think you have anything to lose. You guys are all incredible. I promise you guys, you just have to be able to see that in yourself and have confidence in this life. To wrap up on my whole speech of what I was saying earlier too, you guys have to find what makes you happy in life. You can't settle. You guys will know the moment you find the thing that is right for you guys, when you keep searching and you spend a lot of time and invest in yourself. I can't stress that enough. If you guys settle for anything less than what makes you happy, or what your heart really desires, you will be miserable. I'm sorry if this was a little too serious for you guys. I hope that some of you guys really enjoyed it though. I really want to be transparent and show you guys more about my life and other things, and I hope that all of you guys just pull something positive from this and just keep working hard and just be awesome people, you know. Now let's go watch the Evo. I realized I didn't even mention why I'm gonna wash the car. There's a car meet today at Huntington Beach. It's about an hour away. I'm meeting Disfu Nate and his homie Mike over there, so I'm gonna wash up the Evo, maybe put some gas, then hit the road and go to the beach and link up with some other people. There's a few YouTubers that are going to. I'm not gonna say who. You guys are just gonna have to wait and find out. These air fresheners might be generic, but they are the best ever. They just don't last long. I don't care what any of you guys say. These things are awesome. Just when you guys get these, you can't be that guy who stacks up like 60 of them on the rearview mirror. Like, you actually have to remove the old one that obviously doesn't smell anymore because it's dated. That's where you're getting a new one. The line to get in is insane. We haven't even moved at all, really. It's literally letting like 4 cars at a time. There's got to be at least like 60 cars in this line too. The turnout's absolutely insane. I'm going to show you guys right now. It's absolutely nuts in there. Just to give you guys an idea how bad it is getting in right now. Look at this. It's a shit show right now. What is this? What is this? Thanks, man. You have a good one. Alright, so I just got here. I had to use the bathroom because an hour in traffic will do that to you. But let me show you how big the turnout is. This is probably the biggest car meet of the year, I would say, because this is like an actual meet, not a show. It's nuts. I don't know what's happening right now. The police is here. The police is doing something. What's happening? Damn it, Ramon. Hey, they're gonna arrest you. This is quite a heavy lineup. Met up with the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Based Alex. He's out here. You called the cops, huh? Don't lie, Alex. You brought the cops. You 2 steps. Ran into a subscriber, Manny. He helps run the meets. Check out, you have an Instagram?
Manny Doll Photography.
Okay, dope. I'll tell everyone to check out your stuff, man.
Sure.
Thank you. There's a ton of really nice Evo 10s at this meet. I'm digging this one. Looks like paint, not a wrap. Super simple and clean. Steven's gay. What up?
I got pulled over right now.
Yeah? You're a cop. How do you get pulled over? There's literally so many people and so much going on. I could walk around this lot literally multiple times and still find cars that I haven't seen or whatever. It's just insane, but the turnout is super good. Cops are here, haven't kicked anyone out, which everyone paid for a ticket, which was 15 bucks. I don't think they really can kick anyone out, which is good. And everyone's keeping it chill. It's been a really long time since I've been to a meet like this. It's sick. This stretches on for so long. This is insane. I think this guy goes a 9K. I love the Hyper Blue Subarus. And the duckbill trunk on BRZs and FRS look so nice. Man, the myth, the legend.
Doesn't fail.
What's up?
Did you see it?
What?
It's over there in the corner.
Oh, your lifted thing? Where is it? This is my homie Daniel. We used to work together.
Yeah.
He's a photographer, professional.
Back
hit him
when you
up.
had the yellow Lexus, right?
Yeah. Do you still have yours?
Awesome. I still have mine.
Do you really? I should have kept it. I messed up.
Just KWs and just the daily.
Yeah, it's a perfect daily.
It is.
Oh my god, this thing's insane, dude. Look at the hood. You're a nut, Daniel. Have you been pulled over in this?
Beach, everywhere. Have I been pulled over?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, that's good.
No, because if I just coast it, it's not loud. It's straight pipe.
Is it really?
Nobody wants to pull it over because
yeah.
Look at it.
Look at it. This thing's crazy, man.
They pulled me over once for no front license plate. They're like, this thing's rad. I forgot what I pulled you over.
So my boy Daniel here is gonna start getting into documentaries and more like behind the scenes of builds and stuff.
Yeah,
once the Evo is kind of cool, then I'm gonna hit him up and we're gonna collaborate and do something together.
Definitely.
Yeah, that'll be definitely a good one.
I'm gonna pick your brain. I'm gonna pick your heart on why you do
Pick
what
my
you do.
brain. This thing goes hard.
Right now, it's gonna be perfect time for shooting.
Yeah. DM my boy for the shoe. Look, he's got you guys.
Yeah.
He's got you guys.
Higher power.
Higher power. This is literally like the most lit photo shoot ever. Look at this. Everyone's getting down. This guy's sending it. This guy's sending it. They're all sending it. You guys are all competing. You're all competing for the same shot.
We're all hungry.
Little behind the scenes. My boy going to work. Damn, Daniel, back at it again at the white Evo.
Snaking everybody.
What is this? What is that thing? My boy Nate rolled through. What up, what up, what up? Nate, Daniel, Nate. Hi. This is not gonna end well. Daniel, this ain't gonna end well. Finally stopped.
Just turned into super hill, dude. They're doing burnout.
What is happening right now? This is not good. Daniel, what'd you do? What'd you do?
One
Daniel?
Mustang came in and look what happened.
Bro, it was fun while it lasted, Nate.
I just paid $15.
It was fun while it lasted. It was nice knowing you.
Mike.
Mike. So I'm here with my man Gary, Mr. Green Skyline. He's starting a channel. Go check him out. What's the channel called?
Booty Hustlers?
Booty Hustler. Check him out.
Booty Hustlers, check me out. check out all the fly skylinery. I should be doing ours day soon, so it's big.
Get him.
Yeah, I'd do it again.
We need justice. Get him. This is madness. Rest in peace to the card community, Daniel.
Seriously. Rest in peace to every car event in California.
Do a burnout.
That me.
Let him.
She's really rubbing it.
You know they did a good job when the chopper comes out. Damn it, Daniel. You brought him. Caught up.
We've got the light open for you guys now. If you leave now, you won't have.
My hands are up. My hands are up.
Peace out, Daniel.
See you, brother.
Until next time. Good seeing you.
See you soon.
Yeah, you too. And just as quickly as you came, Nate, you're leaving. Alright, man. I enjoyed it while it lasted, guys. It did not last very long, but while it did, it was fun. This guy just has a truck and trailer with Evos on it. What the hell? This is crazy. What? Getting a little bit of gas before rolling out. Sad that it ended that way, man. I thought this meet was going to be trouble-free, but it's okay because we got a lot of good clips of cars. Got to meet up with some dope people and actually talk a little bit of business that I didn't film about. But believe me, behind the scenes, there's some stuff that Daniel and I are going to incorporate on future projects with this car and also photography stuff because I really do need a dope photographer and he's pretty good at what he does. So unfortunately, guys, I have an hour drive home right now and that's why I'm going to end today's vlog. It's pretty long by this point. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, please smash that like button. Drop a comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you're not already because I got a lot of dope videos coming your guys' way. You guys are just going to have to stay tuned and find out. I'll see you guys the next time. Peace out.